Yo.
We are the one station that make you a guarantee, and the guarantee is that we are always late. We've never started on time in the history of our
We're never
station.
late, Rand. We always 10 past. We're never late.
We've never started on time. Welcome, guys. Welcome. You're looking at the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin failed to break the $50,000 level, and that is because of one word: China. China destroyed our bull run. We're going to be looking at whether they have destroyed the bull run, because Sheldon thinks that there is a head and shoulders, right?
Yeah, head and shoulders. A possible play, yes.
Head and shoulders is very good to make wife-changing money. If you want to make wife-changing money, watch the show till the end, because we are going to be doing giveaways, and the giveaways that we have done, wow, they did amazing. We gave away crypto blades. Let's quickly look at crypto blades. What do we do for crypto blades? Hold on. So we gave away 44 times 100. There's still 6 to be giving away of crypto blades. So, and that was at a price of 4 cents. Now trading at 62 cents. Amazing. Jeez. Wow. This is very good. Very good. Okay, so if you want to make life-changing money, wife-changing honey, lots of honey money, then all you need to do is stay tuned until the end of the show. It's going to be a big show. Let's do this.
This is Crypto Banter. Crypto Banter for you. This is Crypto Banter. Crypto Banter for you. Smash those likes. Banter for you. Smash those likes. Crypto Banter for you. Smash those likes. Crypto Banter for you.
Good morning. Welcome to Crypto Banter. I'm Crypto Man Run. That is the sniper in our new office, Sheldino. That looks fucking sane, I must tell you.
Looks amazing.
That's our Satoshi on the wall. Welcome to our channel. If you're new, subscribe to our channel, because this is the one channel where you can make wife-changing money. No jokes. Not only because we're going to give you the best trading calls in the world. This is not a place for conservative people. This is a place for degens. We're a bunch of degens. We're not scared to give you calls. We're not all about Bitcoin. And we are the closest family in crypto. And that's not only what I'm saying, it's what everyone's saying. So welcome to our channel. Subscribe, like our content to get the content out there. Let's get the show on the road, because I do have a lot of giveaways to give away. Remember, when we do get to 5,000 likes, that is when we're going to start with the giveaways today. And then I'm going to tell you a story about negotiating with the hostages, because let's do this. I'll talk about negotiating with hostages, because I've been negotiating with hostages all fucking weekend now on these domains. This is the worst sponsorship I've ever done. It's cost me more. I've got about 1,000 people offering me domains. It has gone insane. But there's a good story here. Because the one guy offered me a domain, and then I accepted to buy the domain for him. I told him I'd give him $400 worth of Star Launcher IDO. I told him I'd give him $400. And then he said, cool, but he forgot to take it off sale on OpenSea. And so somebody bought it. He was so excited that he was going to get his, as a good guy. I enjoyed him. The way that he asked was very nice. Actually, let's actually do this now. I mean, we are here already. So, you see. So what happened was, he offered me the domain, and then I said, cool. He said, I said, I'll give you 100 star launch IDO. He said, that sounds like good honey. And he told me all of this. And then he said, I said, I'll ping you on Monday so we can resolve it. And then he said that you made me cry. I'm so happy right now. This is all good. And then he says, hi, Ran, is there any danger that someone front ran you and buy my domain from the market? Let me send you the domain soon. He says, hey, Ran, have you bought? Please tell me you bought. I said, no, I didn't. And then he said, are you joking? I said, no, someone bought it. He said, yes, I feel sick now. I said, shit, let's buy it back from whoever bought it. But you see, now what happened is I was negotiating with hostages, and then someone stole the hostage from the terrorists. So now no one knows where the hostage is. No one knows where the domain is.
Thanks for having some fun.
We are having some fun, but I mean, there is a very serious side to this. And I keep saying what the serious side is. These domains are not just domains. There's two reasons why they're different from normal domains. One is because they have crypto extensions. You see that they have crypto extensions, Zilliqa.crypto, .coin, .wallet, .bitcoin. And you buy them as an NFT. So you pay once, unlike a normal domain, you pay once and you hold the domain forever, as opposed to a normal domain where you pay every year. And if you don't renew it, it just goes back into the pot. The second issue with these domains is, or the second thing with these domains is, they are going to be linked up to wallets. So instead of sending money to example Run, you could say, send it to cryptomanrun.crypto. By the way, I do own that one. So instead of putting in my public keys or my address, you can just say, send it to cryptomanrun.crypto. Very, very, very important, because if you think about launching a business and the business can accept crypto, so let's say cryptobanter.crypto, and then if you want to send money to cryptobanter, you just send it to cryptobanter.crypto. And the issue is that if you don't get these domains now, then the terrorists get them. And if the terrorists get them, then sorry, you're not going to get them back. You're going to have to negotiate with terrorists. The only hope that you're going to have is that they get stolen from the terrorists, the hostage gets stolen from the terrorist. Now the problem is we have another terrorist who I don't know where the domain is now. I don't know where the fucking hostage is now. That's the problem.
Please come out, if you don't mind. If you're watching the show right now, come out.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to create an ETH address for you guys to gift us. A lot of you said that you've got a whole lot of our domains and you've bought them for us as part of the family. If you want to gift them back to us, because every single word that I said on the weekend, I said the word Banter conference and somebody registered BanterCon. So that now we can't have BanterCon because a terrorist got BanterCon for us. So that's the problem. The problem is that every word that I've said is now being turned into an NFT and then being sold back to me at like 100 times the cost of minting the fucking thing. And it's a disaster. But the lesson here is that there is a link in the description. I don't care whether you use it, don't use it. Just go and register your name.eth, your name.crypto, your name.bitcoin, your business name.eth.bitcoin.crypto. Because if someone else gets it, you're not going to get it back, and then you'll never be able to use it, and then you got a big problem. End of story. Okay, anyway, now let's talk about the charts. I'm over my rant.
So first thing, Ran, and because I'm going to hit through quite a few charts, well, a few things. I'm going to get back to our DJing. What's happening with China?
It's not serious. I mean, the Chinese market was down a bit. Evergrande was the trading of Evergrande was stopped. Hong Kong was down 2% this morning. Dow futures are up 15 points. Sorry, down 15 points. Nasdaq is down 0.3%. It's still very early in the morning. Let's quickly look and see what the major indices are doing in China. So if we look at China,
DXY dropping, and what I like about it is the US 10 yield also dropping. So at least that is good things for the stock markets and everything on a bigger picture.
So nothing, when I look at stock markets, no real indicators today. So nothing to worry about when it comes to stock markets. So good. Sheldino, that background looks insane.
I love it. I love the new start, buddy.
Insane, bro.
It looks really, really cool. So obviously then this little news with I think as more news comes out with China, it's getting less effective. So obviously we had a Bitcoin breakout last night, and that was the one we're waiting for, the strong push. And I still think that the 53K is the next level for Bitcoin. And what I've done for us here, guys, is, so remember when we start this big accelerations and we start making these big sort of waves again, we always basically make the wave up and we form some sort of flag. And remember, these bull flags and bear flags are very important during a bull cycle as soon as the ranges get bigger. Now what we've done is we've came from 3 stages in the market, the downwards, the sideways, and the upwards. And now when we start getting into this bull territory stage where we really start to get acceleration in the market, just remember your ranges do get bigger. 20, 30% pumps, 10% pullbacks. That's just how we work now with the cycle now. So understanding with Bitcoin that Bitcoin in the recent last few days literally pumped up 20%. And, at some point now we're having a small little 2-3% pullback. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is there's a simplicity here. We have two options with Bitcoin. First thing that's brilliant is we finally got back above the 200-day moving average. So if I go to the daily here and I'll show you guys, just for longer, much higher time frame sort of views, it is a good thing that we are back. And you can see that we needed to just reclaim 45 again. 45 is a very key support level for Bitcoin, and that's what we want. This is the area that we want to be holding. And what I like about it is, 2 weeks ago, we started this sort of downwards trend over here, and now for the first time, we have gotten a higher high in play. So we know the simplicity of when we're coming down, if we are making lower highs, lower lows, we are trailing downwards. And as soon as you then get the push up wave, finally, we are making a higher high, that means we break trend. Okay, great. But it also means that this usually is where we play an inverse head and shoulders, and then we get the breakout. Now, if I have a look, just get rid of all my pink drawings again here. There we go. Now, if I have a look and see where we're sitting at right now, we came down, trailing down, and for the first time, higher high. And now there's always the option. It may not happen, but if it does happen, it's another really, really good buying the dip opportunity if we get it. We were patient the last 2 weeks for our entries, and now we're finally sitting in good entry zones, and the market's taken off, and it gives us a little bit of leeway. Now, do we come at any point and test the 45? Don't be surprised to see if Bitcoin does at any point. Now, this is not unnatural for it to do it. This will be a beautiful inverse head and shoulders to get us to that 55 to the 60K sort of region. That's one of the options that can play out. Now, how do we know if that's going to play out? Is we have this nice, I'll show you on the 12-hour, and even if you see on the 4-hour, you will see, let it just load. Come on. Okay, as that's loading, I'm going to jump on here. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. But if we have a look here on the 8-hour, you can see how we basically form in this wedge. So you see how we're going to get used to these things. So right now we have a support trend. Now, if we break the support trend, meaning Bitcoin falls below 47, there is a possibility we can come and test support, and there will be the beautiful inverse head and shoulders. Okay, so that is an option. But the only way we get that option is if we break support. Very simple. Okay, and what we had out last night, we had this nice little flag forming, we had a little fake out, and now we are still trending in this. But every time we are coming down, it is getting bought up. And I love that there's absolutely no volume just yet. So what I'm basically looking at is if Bitcoin still holds this trend during today, I'm still seeing the 53K. I'm seeing us go range up back to this level over here quickly, because there's no big volume that's backing this pullback down. What is very bullish and what's a very big indicator for Bitcoin right now is if I go to the weekly, do you see how we're getting across on the weekly right now? And if we hold a green candle this week, or even hold the current level that we are getting across in the stochastic. Last time we got across, Bitcoin was sitting at 30,000. Before that, the last time we got across, Bitcoin, let's have a look here, was sitting at $12,000. So we've only gotten 2 of these crosses now in the last 3 to 6 months. And the first time we got it, Bitcoin was 10 to 12K. Second time we got it, Bitcoin was 29 to 31K. And now we're at the verge of getting across again this week. So remember, we had this bull flag, right, for Bitcoin that was playing out. And let me go back to the daily over here. This, for me, was the most important bull flag this year. Because if we broke bottom, I didn't see a bull run anymore for the remaining of the year. And we broke the top. So this was a very key one for us to break out. So we got the 2 options. If we do, and I don't think we're gonna, if we do get the opportunity of the pullback to Bitcoin to 45, load your last bags. Like, you literally, this is your lucky entry that we got to break out from Bitcoin on Friday. You're very lucky to still be getting some really, really good entries on that and the alts. So reason why I'm saying we're focusing on Bitcoin so much, we're not so much Bitcoin traders, right? And we don't use Bitcoin too much. But the main thing is, if we have a look at dominance is trailing sideways right now, which means it's not in favor of either right now. It's in favor of the whole market in general. Meaning that Bitcoin bullish, alts bullish, Bitcoin bearish, alts bearish. We sideways, and we don't really have a really big indication yet on where dominance is yet. Which means all that we have to be doing is focusing on what Bitcoin's doing. Because whatever Bitcoin does, the alts are going to follow. So right now, it's quite simple. I got my 5-10 major coins that I want to hold out. On Friday, I was speaking really controlling your risk throughout this next bull cycle, meaning have a good amount of Bitcoin, good amount of Ethereum, good amount of major alts, and then having a diversified degen list, which as long as you got a take profit strategy, you know when to move. But now for us, it is quite simple that I just got to track Bitcoin. When Bitcoin gets to a buy level or gets to any levels, I can buy my alts. And if it gets to, so it's nice that we don't have to now chart 20 coins. We can literally track Bitcoin, and whatever Bitcoin does, whatever major alt you're getting into, they're all following the same sort of suit. So if Bitcoin can hold this trend today, and all that we are doing right now is getting the lower time frames, 1 hour RSI getting to the bottom, 4 hour just reached the bottom. So if we can hold this trend now during today, Bitcoin's going again. And I'm still waiting for Bitcoin to get to 51 to 53. Erase all of the shame hard work that the bears have done. Guys, this is what I love about this market, is the bulls are so much stronger than the bears, and we keep forgetting it. And you can see how quickly they can get back and move that and reclaim the possession. So Bitcoin right now, maybe a 5% pullback at any point, but 50 to 51. And just to remind you guys, we are seeing Bitcoin get to this green bar, this pink box by the end of the month. So we are seeing Bitcoin make its way to 60 to 65K in this month. And that's obviously big with the dominance running sideways. Now, having a look at that and having a look at ETH, guys, all the same charts are showing me the same thing. The only difference is now, do you see how Bitcoin has reclaimed a higher high? Do you see how the alts haven't? So right now it is a lot on Bitcoin, meaning that the alts are going to run with Bitcoin at times. But right now, this is the perfect time for you to make sure you're getting your alt entries, because when the alts cycle starts and we have a big sort of drop in dominance, the alts are going to go so far ahead, and you're going to be sitting waiting to buy Ethereum at 3.1 or at 3.2. You know, you're literally going to be chasing little 1 or 2%ers, and all of a sudden you're going to see a candle that sends Ethereum to 4.4. And if you don't get the buys and you don't get your entries, guys, you're going to be buying a lot higher than what you're buying right now. So everything's showing me the same, that Ethereum broke trend, and now Ethereum to come test at any point. So if Bitcoin's going to have that little pullback, we drop that trend, Ethereum's coming back to 3.1, 3.3. I am buying whatever I can in that position. If I look at DOT, same thing. If it does come, but I'm seeing a small pullback, guys, if it does happen. And these are the ones you really need to capitalize on. Look at Uni. You know, Uni is playing on a beautiful cup and handle. You've just got the breakouts. Buy the retest. Looking at Link, same thing. Do you see how it's not a lot of pullback left until we're seeing the markets move again? Look at MATIC. Beautiful move over there. BNB. Draw that trend in. BNB. In that level over there. Sushi. I can literally go through all this. Do you see how the market, so Sushi is one that's looking a little bit weak. I would wait a little bit on Sushi. But you see how the whole market is following Bitcoin. If Bitcoin has a small pullback, I buy Arweave. Go to Cardano. Cardano is a buy right now for me. Cardano is still really good, but you see how it's quite easy now. Now, did I have to wait for all do I have to chart 20 alts right now? No, I don't. When Bitcoin is where it needs to be to buy, I can buy whatever alts I want at that stage. And I don't even have to chart the alts. So we're getting to easy stage again. I saw XTZ absolutely mooning. It literally broke through that area. And I see we're in all-time high.
Beautiful. Tezos, all-time high. Fantastic. This thing's just been climbing and climbing.
Solana,
and climbing.
higher high. Beautiful. If there's any way you can catch Solana there, you're lucky, because there's the support trend over there. You're lucky. There's higher high. Is it going to give us an inverse head and shoulders where we had left shoulder, head? But guys, I'm at that feeling where this is the last time that you're going to get your entries, and you're going to get your right entries. And after that, you're really going to struggle to get entries, because if this market moves, and that little move we made on Friday was a really big move to finally break it out. And if I show you Kusama over here, and we have that trend in play, same with Kusama. Guys, we are getting to really big stock up time. Look at XRP. Look at all of these coins. Coti is one. Taking some time. I do think Coti can make 50 cents is my support for Coti. And if you can get it there, good entry, because now you're still catching it off 25% of all-time high. And I still think it's really, really going to moon. Coti, having a look. VET. See how everything's broken, guys. There's VET. You want to catch VET and you want to get it. You don't want to miss it. VET has done nothing. Look where it is still. Really good entry on VET as well. And that's just support. So 10 cents, 9.5 cents, anywhere there for VET is good. I saw EGLD. What I like about EGLD is have a look. Get used to trading flags, guys. There's my flag. We've broken out. We made higher high. Am I going to come test? This is where you buy EGLD. Simple. Stop loss under previous low. Keep the strategy very simple. Luna, gone for now. Maybe you can small top out. I'm sure Ran will bring his inputs on Luna. Looking over here, Theta. There's trend. Theta. That's where you buy it. Stop loss previous low. As we progress, we will move that stop loss up. And I actually want to be helping you guys every day. Instead of looking for new sort of trades every day, we keep looking for new trades. I need you to get into these damn trades, guys. And when we get into these trades, the next few days, I want to be getting up and saying, okay, guys, we've made this progress now. Let's move stop loss to entry. Okay, guys, let's put our stop loss at 5% entry. I want to start helping you guys with, instead of us always trying to get in the market, here's your time to get into the damn markets. Now I want to help you. Now we're in the market. What do we do? Guys, this coin's just pumped 20%. I'm taking 5%. I'm turning it into Solana, or I'm turning it into ETH. I want to get to that point where we can now start working on proper strategies now that we're in the actual market. So make sure you are getting some good entries so that we can work together. Injective, I still think it's a really great buy. Super is still very cheap. 1 inch is still one of the best looking charts for me, especially for investment wise. You're still catching it early, catching it in accumulation stage. But are you actually? Because if I now draw this in here, I think this is one of your last chances to be catching 1 inch. Let me just get this. There we go. 1 inch broke trend on the daily. And there we go. So this is where you want to catch 1 inch. Small pullback now. Boom. Where's it on its way next? 70, 80% on 1 inch over there. Atom is gone, but you see how Atom falls a bull flag. Break out a bull flag, buy over there, stop loss under previous low. Look at Doge. Guys, Doge. I'm stocking up. That's where I want to get it. We have broken trend. We are very lucky that Bitcoin's breaking out and we're catching the alts very early. There we go. Broke out of, let me just draw that nicely. There's trend line. We're breaking. You want to catch FTT. Stop loss under previous low. It's bigger stop losses now because it's a bigger range. But as soon as the coin goes 10, 15% into profits, we are taking that stop loss and we're moving it to less risk. So it's all a full strategy that we are trading now. TFUEL. There's trend break. That's where you want to catch it. Stop loss under previous low. TFUEL starts to go. We take that stop loss. We move it to entry. No more risk. And we will trail. I want to see how much money we can make. And then in the next week or two, when Bitcoin's sitting at 55, 60K, I want to be working on a take profit strategy with you guys. Not by getting out of the market, but just by securing gains into other coins that are yet to move. Now, for example, I rode the Coti run, right? And when I rode the Coti run, we got in from very early stages of the 30 cents. When it went up to 65 to 60 cents, on Twitter, I said, I've taken 20% on Coti. Now everyone thinks, oh, you're taking profit so early, Coti's still going to moon. No, I didn't. I took 20% and I went and I bought DOT. And where did I buy DOT? I bought DOT there. So you see how I've taken 20% gains now off of a 100% move from Coti. I've now moved it into DOT and now DOT's up 20%. So I'm not getting out the market. I'm just securing a little bit of profits now and then, and I'm moving them into the next safer coins that are going to bring us gains. And we basically start running a system together, guys. It's time now. We've been doing this now for 3 to 6 months together. Let's start working on take profit strategies. Let's start getting in the market together. You're not alone, and we are here to work together. Random man, love to have you back. It's time to DJ, buddy. I'm done.
And you're done. What a great show. I was actually watching. Very, very, very good. People are saying, excuse me, where's CoinPanel? I agree with him. You know, if I was a subscriber to CoinPanel, I'd be.
You see it's still loading. Oh, there we go. Guys, you could see it was loading. I had to get through a lot of things. So all the charts, as I was speaking to right now, if you have a look, they're all exactly the same of what I was saying now. So remember these little bar zones that I've put over here. You see, it's just, I don't know what, we're sorting out the internet this side on why it's taking so long to load. But you'll see all the charts are, there we go. So if we're lucky to get these entries, guys, so keep them. CoinPanel, I got majority of them, the ones I've went through now. Make sure you're there. When it gets there, you don't want to miss out, guys. You don't want to sit and say and be conservative and then all of a sudden Ethereum's 4K.
Okay, let's do this. So number one, if you want Sheldon in your pocket, there's a link to Coin Panel below. All these lines, all these boxes, whenever he does it, you've got it. It's free in the beginning, then you pay. If you're unhappy after you've got it, you tell me and I will refund you your money immediately. No questions asked. I don't give a shit. We need a way to communicate with you guys. We can't do a show every time a box breaks out. This is almost the only place that we can communicate with you immediately as we're doing something. And Sheldon does all the trading for Banter. So every time that he does something, you get it live on Coin Panel. It's the best $20 or whatever that you'll ever spend. Seriously, it's the best $20 a month.
Especially in a bull market, guys. In a bull market, it's really important.
Yeah, if you pay it and you don't get 20 or $30 worth of value, let me know and I'll refund you. End of story. It's just I'm not going to argue with you. I just think that this is something that can really add value to you guys. That's that. I see we've got 5 minutes. Let's try and keep it quite short, sweet, and to the point. Luna all-time high. I think it's still got to go. Arweave getting close to all-time high.
Is there any interesting Luna protocols?
Well, there's about 150 of them, all coming out in the next couple of weeks.
But any ones that are shining to you, or ones that you think are really, call it 1, 2. Have you got any?
Well, I mean, Orion.Money is good. We're big investors. We also gave a lot to the community. Anchor, Mirror, Pylon, they're all good. What we're going to do is I spoke to Finn last night. Now, Finn is fucking amazing. Remember that guy, Finn? We quoted his tweet on the show. So let me show you his tweet. It'll give you an idea of who I'm talking about. This guy's amazing. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely amazing. So that's Finn. We destroyed his followers. He had 6,000 followers.
Wow, that's insane.
We literally changed his life. We literally changed his life.
Shame, have you spoken to him?
I spoke to him last night. You want to hear a cool story? I'll tell you a cool story. Finn is 16 years old. Wow. When school went virtual, he decided that he had a lot of time in his hands and he started researching Terra Luna projects. And he started writing reports. He just started writing amazing reports. And I read his reports. Here's his report over here. I read it. It is insane. I mean, you think that I would have thought someone who's been in crypto for years wrote this. He writes a weekly report, which is very, 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 very good. Really, really good. It covers the whole ecosystem. I really think that you should be reading this, and we'll bring him onto the show to actually talk once a week about the Luna ecosystem. I think he's going to be fantastic for us. So Luna, good. I still like, so Algorand also broke out. I think let's just check the Algorand chart. I think Sheldino's muted, but we can unmute him.
Am I muted now?
Yeah, now you're unmuted. Let's look at Algorand.
Okay, cool. I just want to see if it's here. Otherwise, I'll get it over there. So what is happening with Algo? I see they have been...
Just a layer one that is getting a lot of traction. I think Algorand will do well, but it's a very long-term hold.
Yeah, any ones that you're buying after a pump in the last month or two, it's long-term.
Let's look at Algorand.
Yeah, you see, I don't know what's happening. We're going to have to just...
Okay, Coin Panel did come on the chat and say they're fixing the speed issues. That would be great. Let's do it quickly on TradingView.
So there we go. So it hit my original bars. And as you can see, we're at the verge now where we broke out of trend. There we go. And same thing. Any small little pullback, you can stock up little bits. It's come after a bit more. So these are longer term holds. Just ladder in your bars.
Axie Infinity, I wouldn't touch. People are asking about Axie Infinity. I wouldn't buy it now. I love it. I love the token. I think the price is amazing.
But you can't. Yeah.
You've missed the run. Where else can
I'd rather be loading up a little bit on Splinterlands, to be honest, if I had the choice between the two right now. Axie is just too far.
Charlie 3 had a bounce. Just checked. It did well over the weekend. We haven't spoken about it.
I'm battling to find the Charlie 3 on Dex tools. I don't know why it's giving me problems.
Were you looking at antimatter there, Sheldon?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm also watching it actually. I think I must say at like 86 cents, it actually feels like a buy. What are the charts saying?
Yeah, well, think about it. A week ago, it was at 1.6. So
no, you're thinking about something else. Zoom out to 3 months ago.
Yeah, there we go. You can see it. So you're catching it after pull. So, I'm a little bit more patient for antimatter, but 70 to 80 cents, really good long-term, good buy.
Yes.
DYDX, it's new, but sure, it's just not stopping.
It's not new. It might be new on Binance, but DYDX actually been around for a long time.
Okay, well, they're doing well. It's just broken another flag, and it's about to break the next top. So that's looking good.
Biggest trading DEX in the world today.
Phantom, guys. Catch your Phantom, 130 to 138. You are able to top up, definitely.
Okay, let's end the show today. Do we have 5,000 likes? One of the producers, I've got about 70 producers sitting here. I've got Fred. Okay,
guys, what do you think about the quick intros of the show? A quick charting and then into the degening. Are you loving the new? I see a lot of people love the quick charting updates.
Yeah, let's do quick charting.
Gonna go 4,700.
Okay, we have 4,700 likes. So what we'll do is we will do giveaways in the next show. Hopefully we're going to get 5,000 likes. What do you say?
Come on, guys. Let's make it a standard.
All right, we'll see you guys again at 10 o'clock EST. We're going to degen at 10 a.m. EST. So if you're not a degen, don't watch the show. It's all about degening. We're going to talk Avalanche. Big show. See you guys at 10 o'clock. Until then, if you're trading, trade well, my friends.
What's up? Here comes our super sniper Sheldon. What's up? We love our crypto sniper Sheldon. Super sniper Sheldon. Crypto sniper Sheldon. This is our Sheldino. Oh, this is our Sheldino. Smash those likes. Yes.
Yo. I wanted to give away a lot of money, and we just didn't land up giving away any money. I wanted to give away a lot of money.
I think soon people will understand the flow. 5,000 likes. Come on. Hit that button.
This is our Sheldino.